Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 30 Day 2. It is a blue day and today we are going to be running with the general, basically Drain Silence team that we have come to use quite often as the past several weeks. Basically ever since the ever since the Merlantis Kingdom came into the game, we've been using it almost every day, or every week on Blue Day, except for like 1 or 2 weeks. But it is what we are sticking with, because there are so many drains around, and Blue Day is one of the higher days that they are around as well, so might as well just throw them all out. We got our Scion, got our Corvash, KrissTigger just for summon, and for the passive mana gains, and Merlion for his silence, plus anti-Kraken capabilities. And right off the bat, we're up against full silence, and we'll see how many Scion famines there'll be today. Also, hello everyone, hello Zedicus, hello TXAC, hello Bridget, welcome all. Hope you all have been having a good week so far. Let's see. Yellow, that is an extra turn, I'll take it, right over there. Oops, there was also green just sitting there, should have taken that first. Well, we found the cascaded one, didn't take the more obvious one though. Where do we even go here? I guess we try for a random brown, which we don't get. Chance was low anyways. Skull Poke. Do we take it? Do we not take it? It's kind of a waste of a turn, and he can't silence us, so I guess we let him take the skull. That seems perfectly fine. So we'll just get armor line to full. And it'll tap us, but it doesn't get a silence since we have immune. This time we'll take the skull because it will drain him, even though we already have full mana. And yeah, we'll just take that. He doesn't even have immune to silence, does he? Even if he does, he's stunned right now. Oh, he doesn't even have full traits. Never mind. He doesn't even have basically anything fully traded. Does he even have no, he doesn't even have impervious on his Merlion. I didn't even notice that until just now. Well, that should be pretty easy then. Do I even need to throw this right now? I guess. I'll throw that down. And he gets pretty lucky on all the drops there. I will have full mana next turn, so I'll just go and silence the more important ones. And since he can actually be silenced, it feels weird being able to silence that troop. Normally he's not able to be silenced, but we'll throw down... Ooh. You know what? Maybe I should have silenced you. We'll take a skull then, just in case. And now we can just KrissTigger to kill that out. Wait, we're not using one colors, right? Yeah, that's yellow. So I guess we will get rid of the yellow. We get some mana out of it, and a cascade chance, which we didn't get. If that yellow would have been a brown, we would have gotten it. Oh, we do have a drop over here, so we'll take that. Double drop, triple drop. And then we could just go for a brown to a red. Do we even need that? We could do a red to a purple instead, though that we also don't really need. But it does net us a skull. So I think I will go for that to make sure he doesn't kill our Scion. And if he does, we could just KrissTigger summon over it. Now would be a good time for a Corvash as well. And that's pretty much match. Corvash into a Scion, and I believe that's enough split damage. 35, yes it is. Way more than enough, and down it goes. Hello, Havakar, welcome. Hello, Dogi. Hello, James. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Timothy. And hello, D. Welcome all. What is that? Suppressor. Is that how suppressor is actually spelled? I don't believe it has double S. Pretty sure. But anyways, Gorgolfa should be a pretty easy hit. A mirror will be really annoying, though. Other than that, we should be okay. Unless he just randomly double devours Doomclaw or something. I guess a single devour could also be annoying off him. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. As long as we can get a Mira Corvash, we pretty much win from their fourth. And that will be the goal. Don't have any purple. I guess we just take a brown then. So move that. Start getting Corvash up some. Wish there was a mana I could take that could help to deny you. I guess red, since there's so many reds. But it's taken away from us getting our real mana drainers like that. And nope, we don't have alignment for it right now. We don't even have a way to drop for it. Oh yeah, we do. Never mind. We have it right there. Nope, we didn't get it though. And he gets a lot of manas. No, there's no way we can fill it up guaranteed. We could try for a brown again, which we do not get. Luckily, he does not go for the correct mana. And we can go for quite a bit of mana there, but that doesn't actually get us to anything to full. I guess we'll just go take this blue into the brown. Nope. Third time we try. Did not get it. Luckily, he gives it to us right there. Looks like he's going to get Amnesia, but at least we get the double drain there. That is much needed. But yeah, he's still going to get that Amnesia up unless we can start getting Scion flowing. That should be possible, since all we really have to do so is basically take a skull and he's eventually going to lure himself into taking a skull for us. I can take purple here to make sure he doesn't take a skull. I think I'm just going to let him have one here, because if we surge, the excess blue goes into our Corvash, and he will take the skull. It's only a little poke, and now we finally have the Scion that we can throw. Before I do, let me get some brown and some blue as well, if we can actually take one. No, we cannot, so we're just going to throw that for, I guess, a Scion there. Get our little bit of drain. We'll take a little bit of mana. We'll go for, I guess, a blue surge. You know what? Red surge. Just in case we need to silence. Okay, of course we're not going to get the surge, because we'll take another red just to ensure that we do get it. And slow and steady. Looks like we win. Yellow we don't need. I don't really need a cast at the moment either. He doesn't have Impervious, does he? No, he only has immune to Devour. He doesn't have immune to everything else. So we could just go for a Disable here if we wanted to. I believe the biggest threat... Oh, duh. Hello, Stealthy. I guess the biggest threat is you, just in case you randomly Devour. So that was a fail. I kind of forgot Stealthy. So it did have a 33% chance that it would have hit it, but unfortunately that didn't hit either. We'll throw that down for some damage and some manas. We get our Crystallize immediately, and now we can just take a brown into full mana, throw a Corvash again, and that won't actually kill either of them, so at least it'll get them down enough. And first slot dies, but we can easily replace that with KrissTigger. It's not going to matter. Oh, well, it will matter if he Devours here. Okay, good, he did not. If he would have gotten that Devour, that would have been horrifically bad. Oh yeah, we don't use purple anymore, we're already crystallized. Well, technically we do use purple, but we only use purple if we're not crystallized. And we were. We'll just go for, I guess, a brown here. That'll give us our Corvash. That will double kill. He shouldn't summon because he doesn't have any chance to. Oh, but that will. What do I do here? If I take the skull or if I do anything, it'll kill him. But if I let him do something, he'll kill me. Actually a really weird situation. I think I will Corvash here. Yeah, he has really, really high skull damage from so many turns going by. That's a lot of damage. Luckily, oh, I forgot. The drain actually goes into the next troop. That's a really annoying mechanic. Whenever Corvash gets a kill, like if he double kills or even single kill, he'll do the mana drain onto the next troop. As you can see, he has no mana on his Amnesia. That is really annoying. Luckily, it happened in our favor this time instead of the AI favor. Normally, whenever that happens, it's always against us, but this time, not the case. It actually helped us quite a bit. So we'll just do that, get our reds that we need, and that is silence for both of them, and it's pretty much auto-win from there, because if they're constantly silenced, that's essentially their entire team. I guess they could still skull kill us, though that is not too likely to actually occur. Even with how high they're hitting, that's not going to be enough to actually finish them. And now we basically just wait on KrissTigger, so we'll give them a silence just so they can't do anything off their ability. Get the last little bit of our mana that we need, like off the screen, throw another KrissTigger to get her summon, and that will pretty much be a wrap for this fight, and I think that's enough damage too. Green into a skull. So survive with like 5 or something. Yep. Oh wow, I called that so well. And down it goes on the 5. There we go. Let's see. Also, hello, Raphael. Sorry to bother you again with this question. No problem. Feel free to ask all the questions. But you need a decent team for farming trait stones. You watch your videos with the team Elspeth, Black Manacle, Bombot, and the Golem thingy. It looks amazing. Right about now, I'd say basically anything with a Firebomb. Firebomb into Phoenix is pretty decent ever since it was added to the game. It's also a lot cheaper to build than something like a Bombot Elspeth related team. So yeah, basically you could just literally go 3 Firebombs with a Firebird, and that alone would be enough to kill. So yeah, really just Firebombs into one really heavy hit. You can even just do a Rowan or something like that as well, or just about anything. Yeah, if you got any Firebombs, definitely use them for your quick teams. You could use either 3 or 2 of them, and then just use 1 damage source with 1 assisting troop, or simply 3 Firebombs with 1 really big hitting troop, and then you just win. Hello Plumpko, hello Nautical, welcome, welcome. Valkyrie, Rowan, Double Siren. Yeah, that's what I've been showing for a while too. It's the soul version if you want to gain quick trait stones, because you also passively gain some souls. Hello Adrian as well, welcome. Well, third battle. Our team, we're seeing some really weird teams today. Our team, Nobin Brothers, Dawnbringer, and Scorpius. Interesting. 3 of them are getting 1 stat per turn. Oh, is he using the priest class? I mean the, yeah, the bard I meant. Yeah. So, those, let's see, that's gaining +2, +1, +1 and +2 on his team. That's going to get a lot of attack. I need to make sure I don't give him as many skulls. Only thing that could really backfire here is that 40% chance to dodge. That could become really annoying on this battle, because if it keeps dodging everything I do, it's we don't get a drain if it dodges. That's one of the really good things about dodging in this game relative to mitigation. Is mitigation, regardless of how low you lower it, it will always do at least 1 damage and will always trigger the on-skull effect, like Scion's stealing of mana. But if you completely dodge the attack, it will not trigger the on-skull effect. So if it triggers it, we will not get our mana drain on it. We can still mana drain it by other means, though, of course, by Scioning, like this. Boom. But if we skull and it misses, we do not get that mana. No, the trait didn't trigger there, did it? I was going to say, wait. Did we just hit it? I need to go see. It's going to bother me. Did it dodge it? I don't think it did. Pretty sure it didn't. What? Did we just drain it even though it dodged? Never mind. Scratch that. I can't tell because the text doesn't stay on screen that long. Even with rewinding, I can't even tell. Backwards, 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 backwards. I can't tell which one. Dexterous. Yeah. She triggered it. It dodged. It definitely 100% dodged. It definitely dodged. Okay, scratch that. That's probably bugged though. Since when was that a thing? Okay, scratch everything I just said. It still drains even if it dodges. It used to be not that way, but apparently, never mind. Okay. And she wasn't stunned either. Because of course if she's stunned, that would also make it so she can't dodge. Yeah, she did indeed dodge there. Alright, I need a brown or a blue. Neither are available. So I guess we just throw Scion here. Have some Scion. We'll take the green if it's still there. Purple. Do we need it? No. We'll just take some greens. Red we don't need. We already have the Merlion. You we need to wait 2 turns on or take a green now. I think we'll take the green now. And now we can cast it. We'll just take a skull. Don't you dare dodge again. Good. Regardless, it still dodged the damage, even though we did get to drain off of it. You need to be silent soon. We'll just throw the skull again. I like now that it doesn't matter, we keep hitting it. Throw that on you just so we can finish it with KrissTigger. And I guess brown. We'll do that there. Get her a little bit of Cascade. Get her recrystallize. It'll skull poke us. Ow, that hurts. What do we move here? Because we just skull to kill because it doesn't have any chance. Oh, never mind. It's silence. It's not stunned though. I guess we'll still try for it. Okay, good. We do get it. So we'll just go for a blue surge, get a Scion down because he's most likely getting full mana on something on his team. And then we can Corvash hopefully afterwards. Let me get that drain first. Please don't take the brown. Nope, he goes for it. Unfortunate, because I don't have any way to get him up quickly. I guess we'll just take some purple to blue. That will give us a Scion. And he does not get his ability off. Very nice. Is there any guaranteed extra turn on the board? Does not look like one. So we go for the Scion. We'll take that brown if it's still there, and it is. Actually, let's take this one instead. That'll give us Corvash. Throw the Corvash. Double check board. Corvash him. Put the KrissTigger down. And yeah, that should be good to go. So throw that down. For a little bit of damage. Poke. Okay, that dies, but we can easily KrissTigger to get him back up. What do we move? What do we move? I guess we just go for green since he's not crystallized right now. Need to get him up somehow. Doesn't look like he's going all the way, but now he only has 2 left, so if we get a Corvash, that will be a double kill. And I think I'm actually not going to... Actually, you know what? That's exact enough damage. I'm going to go for it. Because he's probably going to stack too many stats if I didn't do that. He wasn't gaining 2 per turn, but still. It's still a lot of stats gaining 1 per turn. He was gaining 2, though. He's not as relevant. Though he does have a 78 attack value. That can hit pretty hard. We'll just get Corvash up. Now, if he gets his ability, he won't be able to do it. Wait, can I kill him right now? Yeah, I can. I can kill him off of Merlion. And down he goes. Doesn't matter if he has Impervious, still enough damage. And down he goes. Okay, that didn't go too bad. I need to change the title for day 2. Wait, what does it say right now? Mine says day 2. Everything about it is correct. Let me click refresh. Maybe sometimes it doesn't update. It says week 30, day 2, silence versus silence. And I know for sure the thumbnail changed. Oh, did I forget to change the thumbnail? Oh, wait, what? You reverted it back. You're right. Okay, I changed it to day 2. My bad. No, that's really weird. Sometimes YouTube doesn't update it. It has a really weird screen that's different from an actual video screen. But yeah, I had it typed, it just didn't update it. That was weird. Let me check the thumbnail. Make sure the thumbnail's correct as well, just in case that didn't update either. And there we go. Oh, everything's updated now. Or should be. Let's hope so. All has been fixed. Should be fine now. Okay, anyways, on to the next one. Yeah, it did say day 2 on my side. I guess it just didn't update. That happens sometimes. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Wanderer Mochi. Much appreciated. Okay, what do we do here? Moves, moves, and more moves. I do see that extra turn. I'm just starting to see the consequences of doing such. Yeah, I think it's fine. So we'll go for it. Follow up, follow up. We need purple. Nowhere's to be found. I guess we just go for Corvash at this point since we already have some. Again, what on earth is with people's teams today? We're running into some really odd teams. I don't mind though, because quite a bit of them are easier. There's a double yellow. We don't actually need that color though. That'd be great if we did. That'd be a lot of it. If I take the green, it gets a skull. I don't think that's too big a deal, so I will go for it. I'll just take a purple now. That will lead us into full mana, so we can go throw, or a crystallize, so we can go get that up passively. Yellow, blue to red right now. That means I basically am forced to have to take this move, because if I don't, it will get a massive extra turn. It's still going to get a pair over there. Can't really help with that, though. So move that over. He doesn't set us up with much unless we want to go for double red, though we only need 1 red mana, so that would be a bit overkill. Taking that much mana for it. I do kind of need a Merlion, though. I wouldn't mind that. Corvash would also be a good thing to aim for, though there isn't any guaranteed chance, or even a... Oh, never mind, Hello, Brown in the corner. Yes, there is. We'll take that, though it didn't surge, so that's not good. Though we could just take another Brown over here. Leads into yellows, which we don't need, but maybe we'll get a Cascade. No, we do not. He gets another poke. And now we have Corvash available. I mainly wanted that for the Amira counter, in case we come to need it. So we'll do that so we get full mana on everything. This gives us the option of casting KrissTigger now if we so choose. And I think we so choose. So, you know what? Maybe I'll wait a turn, actually. Let me throw Merlion first. Oh yeah, hello, double stealthy. Luckily it hit the right ones. Ooh. I want to try that on yellow. It's also a color we don't even need, so get that down. Nice, we did get the extra turn off the top. Gotta recrystallize. And we can skull poke by taking this green down. We could also take that, though we don't get a skull out of it if we do. So I'm just going to do that. We get our Surge, and we get our Poke. That will get up in 2 turns. As long as he doesn't cast something now, we're fine. That only hits monsters. I don't think anything on our team is a monster. Oh, you are. Hey, it actually hit the right target. Yeah, that's the only monster, and it actually hit the right one. Luckily, its percent chance is like 30 or something. Yeah, exactly 30. Oh, no, never mind. It devours blues, not monsters. Why did I think it was monster? I have no clue why I thought that was monster. Maybe I was thinking of like Monster Muncher or something, but he has a 50%, not a 30. Anyways, I guess we Skull Poke here just so he doesn't kill the Scion. Ideally, we want to keep that alive the whole time, but if it does die, well, there we go. KrissTigger will summon, so not a big deal. Throw that onto... I guess we just do it on yellow. We'll get that down. Go Poke. And, oh, Corvash won't reach. I don't have a way to stop him right now. There's no other mana that we could really go for. Yeah, it doesn't even get to kill, so the drain isn't going to like glitch into him. I don't even know if that is a glitch or intended or not. The fact that Corvash can drain into the next troop like that. I think it might be intended because of how long it's been in the game. It hasn't always been in the game, but they haven't bothered even like addressing it since the change that it had occurred when they ended up releasing the Unity version. It's been like that ever since then. And it's pretty much always been like that on console. So I guess it's just intended. But we'll throw down... it makes him a lot stronger. It's actually one of the reasons why I actually feel like the nerf that he got was actually warranted. Prior to us going to Unity version on PC Mobile, I didn't really see why they nerfed it. But after seeing how it interacts on the Unity version, I can kind of see why now. Now, here's the thing. Do we waste all of our turns trying to get a recast to summon? I think the answer to that is yes. The only problem with that, though, is the only way we really get to full mana is green. And I'd have to take green without killing him, or pass enough turns without killing him. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Do we go for it? I think I'm going for it. I don't think he's going to... Oh, no, never mind. Scratch that plan. He already died. Let's go and try not killing him. Kills him. Fail. Okay, well, that makes up my decision. Looks like we're not going to resummon. And next up, we're up against a Wisp, Sunbird, KrissTigger, Behemoth. Feels good to see 5 different teams for once. Very nice. Some of them are slightly odd, though. This one could definitely kill us, though, with how much AoE it has. It has pretty high damage output. I'm going to need to take out that HP pretty soon, too. We could easily do that, though, with things like Corvash Scion, so that's not going to be as annoying as it normally would be, I don't think. Because once we get it drained once, it pretty much will stay drained for the most part. Oh, I want that brown, but I have to take this yellow or else he gets it. He doesn't actually use yellow, but he does gain extra turn benefit from taking a extra turn. So I do need to deny him. Yeah, we got stunned, so at least if he takes a purple, he won't get any benefit from that. Or at least not a crystallize. Do I take green? That will allow us to KrissTigger next turn. I can also just simply drain now, which I think I am going to go for. And there's no skull option. If there was, I would take it. Also, hello War Asylum. Hello Maximuse. Hello Webster. Welcome all. Welcome, welcome. Also, hello Joe. It burns when you PvP? What does? Let's see. Red Surge is not full mana. You have 2 turn delay. We don't have brown, we don't have blue, so we just take red, I guess. We'll take that. We'll take a yellow into a brown. We can get lucky enough for it. Nothing else we could really go for to try for anything. From what I can see. Actually, I think every move we have is a yellow, so we might as well try for one that has a mana chance. And there we go. Not the one I was aiming for, but it was something that we got. So now we have a double silence if we so choose to use it, which I believe we shall choose to use it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of where on earth KrissTigger on this board. I don't want to silence yet because nothing's actually at full mana. Feels like it would just be a waste. Nothing seems that good though. I might just get rid of yellow. The only problem is neither of us use yellow, so even if I deny that, it's helping him just as much as it's helping me. But we do that, so at least he gives us a bunch of brown, so that actually did work out. Actually, we got every single mana from that. So I guess in the end, that did work out pretty well. We can go for a brown here for extra turn. So we'll go for that. Take our skull poke. You are pretty much dead at this point. Actually, we just take another skull into Corvash and Scion into Merline, and that's match, I believe. So we'll do that. Corvash here. Actually, let me take that mana first. Now we Corvash. Or did we take the skull? Yeah, we take the skull, actually. Skull into Corvash into Merline into Scion, and that's match. Come on, Cass. And there we go. That'll split the last of the damage, and down it goes for the final battle. But that was actually pretty easy. It's really weird when the final battle is like one of the easier battles. But there we go. Battle's completed. Aw, our score is lower though. Wow, by a pretty large margin. We are 22,000 behind. How are we so far? Oh wait, no wonder why. I scored pretty bad today for a perfect score day. Is that team really winning that slowly? Apparently. It barely scored 9,000. I might need to look into my blue day then. It's pretty safe, but I guess it's winning too slowly. I honestly wouldn't mind gaining 9,000 every single week if I knew for sure that it would have a 100% win rate. Because if we lose even once, that lowers, I believe, about 1,500 or so points. Also, we did lose a troop on the second to last battle, so I guess that kind of hurt us a little bit too, point-wise. Because the further down the line that you lose a single troop, the more points that's worth. So losing one troop on your first battle isn't anywhere near as many points as losing a troop on your final or second to last battle. Still quite a bit of points that you want to try to avoid. Somehow, even with that, we're in 4th right now. Not quite sure. I think we ended up finishing like 8th last week, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we did, despite being in like 3rd or 4th by the second day. I think it's mainly because we do the battles immediately, whereas, or almost immediately, whereas quite a few other guilds wait throughout the week before they get their battles done. Like, I know Anonymous is pretty big on that. Like, they normally get like a big burst on like Saturday or Sunday, because a lot of them wait till the weekend before to do some of their weekday battles. But anyways, if any of you have any teams you want me to do, any questions or anything of the such, feel free to leave them in chat. And right now we're just going to go and ramp through dungeons real quick. Sunbird. Yeah, we'll throw the Sunbird. Sunbird, go. Oh, what was the code? What was that thankful code for? Does that actually work? Everyone go use Maximuse's code. Go! Where did he get that from? One of the devs in global chat or something? Let's go use that. I don't see why not. Where is the game code section? Let me see if it's still working. Probably, if you just claimed it. Redeem, and... nope. Oh, it says it does not exist. Oh, I probably put an extra space in it. 1 second. No, I did not. Oh no. It is not letting me take the code. It says it doesn't even exist. I'm doing something wrong. Redeem. Code does not exist. What is this madness? Wait, is that a real code? I typed it twice. And even double checked to make sure the space thingy wasn't in the way. Let me try it one last time. Let's see. You did it for me already? Oh, that would explain why. That would explain why it's doing it like that. Okay, never mind. But yeah, go claim the code while you still can. We don't have one of our own to hand out, but if that one's still active, that technically counts. So go use it. Yeah, we'll have... Our next actual codes will be on Friday morning when we go do the... we'll have 2 on Friday and Saturday morning for when we do the streams. And Sunbird, go. It's almost team wipe right there. A little bit of extra damage, and that'll be matched. Let's get one more Sunbird. And that will wrap it up. Last little bit of 5 damage, and down it goes. Skip all that. And into the next one. Hello, Adrian. Try the green gold-based team. Goggin Good, Apothecary, Finley, and Yasmin's Chosen. I don't see why not. Not a huge fan of Goggin Good, but he does have his purpose. My main concern with him normally is he's way too random to ever bother using. He's also the only troop in the entire game that can deny your own resources. There are enemy troops that can deny your resources, but he's the only allied troop that can actually deny your own resources, which makes him kind of counterproductive in many battles. Because why would you want to lose resources? Unless you were gaining a really, really good benefit out of it. But nothing he does is something that other troops don't already do. I'll throw that down. Yeah, we'll go mess with him. If it was 100% chance to do either side of his ability based on a gold boosting ratio, he'd be amazing. The biggest issue with him is that it does one or the other, and that one of those two actually denies out all of your gold. And while it is ridiculously easy to get gold back on him, it's just still a hassle, especially if you're doing that for the final blow or near the final blow of a battle, and then you just lose all your resources because of it. How on earth is he doing so decent right now? We could actually die to a Shegra. Let's see. Is that enough to kill? Yeah, it is. So I'm going to do that just to make sure he goes down, because there's not a high chance he's going to win with a Shegra right here. Though, scratch that. Maybe he will. Almost. He's trying. He sure is trying. So we'll take a skull poke there. Again, get into the final battle. And then we'll go do the team that was suggested. And if there was any other ones, feel free to leave it in chat too, if you have any questions or need help building teams or anything of the such. And we'll run the gold team next. I'll go move that over. Get herself a wipe. Cast this into mana. And that will almost be match right there. Especially if we can get a Infernus in there. Wish I could mana for him right now. I guess we're going to try for it. So we'll do that. Didn't get the extra turn. We'll throw this hopefully into an extra turn. And yes, we do. And that should be match. If he doesn't revive, never mind. And now that's match. And we extra turned it just in case that wasn't enough. But it was. Take over a little bit of resources. And we're good to go. How many are we up to these days? Soulforge, give us a good thing to craft already. We're up to 8,360. Oops, not now. And now we are. There we are. 8,360. Sweet. Okay. And let's go and do the team that you mentioned. Oh, and here's the redeem code. The redeem code is thankful. THANKFULLL. Actually, let me just copy paste it again. But yeah, you can use this from the on the Gems of War website underneath game code. Let me go get that into chat. But if any of you haven't used it yet, make sure to use it because it's probably almost dead, even though we're almost basically just posting it right now. But yeah, make sure to use that if you haven't already. And that gives a normal reward. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, 2,500 gold. And don't forget, gem keys still up until the end of Thursday, prior to the Friday reset at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, still has the chance of dropping the new mythic that came out, the dragon mythic guy. But yeah, let's go see. Get him right there. Boom. Nope. High Paladin. He seemed like he was actually going to be pretty decent when he came out, but then he was kind of useless. I almost prefer Paladin over him. And Paladin's already somewhat weak these days. I know when I first started this game, I used to run Paladin so much. Templar Triple Paladin was my favorite team, because way back then it was actually basically in the meta. But nowadays it's actually pretty bad due to the fact that Rowan is so much better. At the time, Rowan only had a 1-to-1 boost ratio, similar to that of a Paladin. But now, of course, she has a 2-to-2 boost ratio, which makes her exponentially better than a Paladin. Well, throw that down. Actually, I probably should throw Phoenix first, because we already had plenty of our mana. But it's not going to matter much. We just throw that into another burst. Oh, wait, why am I doing this instead of the team that was suggested? I'm going to go do the suggestion team. And down it goes. Well, at least we'll have less, hopefully less of an annoying team to have to do here. Let's see, what do we have next? Oh, that's interesting. We're kind of having a somewhat similar fight here. Oops, wrong team. Right over here. And what do we have? We have the Gog and... There we go, Gog and Good. The first boss from Puzzle Quest 1. Kind of, pretty much. Apothecary. Finley. I haven't used Finley in so long. And Yasmin chosen for the green. Oh, it's actually pure green? Interesting. I don't think I would ever run this for Guild Wars, but that is interesting nonetheless. Let's go for a blue... is there a blue-yellow banner that has minus red? Blue-yellow with minus red. I don't think that exists. No, that's purple-yellow. I need it to be blue-yellow. Yeah, and that's minus yellow, yeah. Oh, wait. Never mind, that's minus green. Close! But minus green is kind of our entire team. So, where's blue-green then? It should be Pan's Veil. Where are you? You're in alphabetical order. Can't even find it. Oh, wait, why did I say blue-green? I meant, green-blue. There it is. Or Grim Woods, and in we go. Oh, never mind, that's wrong too. I'll get the right banner eventually. It's Sword's Edge. Where's Sword's Edge? I thought it was Sword's Edge. I'll pick it right eventually. There we go. The blue-yellow banner. And you don't have a +1, do you? Do you know how much more usage he would get if he actually had a +1 on his first trait instead of Human Bond? I think that's one of the biggest things kind of holding him back these days. Is that he doesn't have the bond compared to things like Valkyrie, Alchemist, stuff like that. They all have bonds for 11 or for a 10 mana cost, but he doesn't. Oop, very lucky extra turn there. We don't use red though, so we can't do much of what's on the board right now. Even this Cascade, though we could try for an extra turn still. I guess we'll try for it, which we don't get. A lot of mana again, we don't use. So I guess we just take a brown. We'll let him poke us. Or do we? You know what? We're not going to let him poke us, actually. We'll go for manas instead. And that will give us a Finley. And that will allow him to take a skull, which I would prefer him not doing. We want to keep as many skulls on the board as we possibly can. Though it appears like either of the two colors that we really need, if we take them, it will give him a skull. But there's a third option, which will also give him a skull, taking the blue, but that gives us more mana at least. So we will go for that one, if nothing else. Blue, we get some mana out of it. Green. We do not really get much out of it, so yeah, we'll just have to wait, it looks like. Red we don't need, so I'm not going to take that. Let's go for some green here, I guess. And he gives us blue, so I will go for that. That will give us an Apothecary cast. Hopefully the Apothecary will give us something okay. I guess it looks like we can do it on purple, which goes right into the Yasmin anyways. Move that over. Get a poke with this, and that will either kill him or AoE the entire enemy team. And if it does poke him, we lose all of our gold, but it will one-shot him. And it does go for AoE instead. We'll throw that down, and it lands. That gives us another Gog and Good cast. Do we have a drop? Oh, we could take that over. And take the green. And if you full AoE, that will not be enough to kill. And he does go for the single shot. That is what we needed. Luckily, he's doing what we need him to actually do for once. And do we have Apothecary? Green? No. Yellow? No. Red? No. Appears we have it on nothing. Yeah, I don't think we have one here. So we're just going to have to wait and just take a mana, it looks like. So we'll take some greens. Now do we have anything? Red actually looks a bit better now, but still doesn't seem to be an extra turn. This will take a skull poke just because we can. And where does that bring us? There we go. Finally, we have one. So we'll do that on yellow just to get that down. Get it for even more mana. That'll give us all everything we need. Go move this over. Go and poke it with damage. Then we start getting the gold back up. Skull poke. Actually, let me take that. We will go for skull poke first. Move that over. That gives us apothecary. And now we will cast this, hopefully for AoE. Wouldn't that be amazing if it does the right one every single time? It normally never does that, and there it goes, doing not the right one. Though it did get a pretty nice streak of doing the right one. Now I would need it to do a one-shot, if it could. Did we try looping? Let me try looping first. There we go. And now I don't need to do anything because this skull pokes for the kill. But it seems to be okay. Seems to be decent. You almost won with only Emperor Corvash with 8 health on your last battle of Guild War, and very disappointed your first loss in PvP to over 100 battles. Wow, that is very nice. What have you been using that you've gone 100 battles without losing? Very nice. Aren't you in like bracket 1 or 2 as well? Anyways, yeah, this team seems okay. I would never bother using it for Yellow Guild War Day. And I guess for some instances in PvP it could be nice. But yeah, I probably wouldn't be using it at all. Goggin' just too random for my taste. Everything else is pretty nice though. Yeah, they would need better gold boosting troops. There's a lot of really good ones that boost based on souls. The ones that boost based on gold are pretty lackluster though. The only one that's particularly good in my eyes is Bonnie Rose. The only problem with her and why you normally don't see me using her is she's a lot worse in late game. Early game, she's amazing. Because, of course, the gold cap is always the same for every player. So she can gain with not even a single merchant or anything on the team 50 additional damage from having a full, or just getting to full gold. And that brings her up to generally around a 65 to around 70 for most players. And that amount of damage early on in the game is exceptionally high. That amount of damage this late in the game, though, which would be a 73 with no merchants, and even if you start getting merchants, that's only an additional 12 damage per merchant. So even if you go double merchant with her, that only brings her up to... Actually, that does bring her up enough. That brings her up to a 99. But even that, 99 would not be enough to one-shot. So because of that, Bonnie Rose definitely doesn't have as big of a purpose in late game. But if you throw like an AoE into a double merchant or something into her, she can kind of work. Because that AoE brings it down to the point where she can get those one-shots. Yeah. It's about the only thing that I really find to be decent. Early on in the game, it's really nice, though, because you basically get a 100% chance to one-shot almost everything you ever hit. So it works out nicely. Okay, let's go and firebomb immediately. Just get our manas going. See if we get a rag. And actually, we can extra turn that. Let me go for it. Might as well. I don't see why not. Get some reds just for safety's sake. And we'll throw that down now, because why not again? And very nice board. We'll just take some of that away. And get herself the reds right there. And that does look pretty much like match. We'll let him poke us, because why not? Let him poke. Clean up. And then kill with this. Regardless of what it hits, they'll all die. And down it goes. Mountain Crusher, Christina X, Dragon Soul, Elomagrim. And we're using the correct hero class for that too. So yeah, we can go try it. Actually, don't we already have the team set up? No. Because I replaced it with this one. Actually, I have something similar. Wait, what did I just click on? What's the difference between this one and the other one? I know there's something missing or different. Where did it go? It wasn't that one. I clicked on the right one the first time. I think it was this one. Yeah, here it is. Oh, the difference is it uses Elomagrim instead of World Breaker. Interesting. We'll go try it. I don't know if I actually tried it with Elomagrim yet. I assume I have. Well, let's go give it a shot. It won't be as effective since we don't have the, we don't have yellow, and we don't have a burn. So we won't be able to get that extra bit from it. Since we don't have the burn, we won't be able to get the 12 gem spawn on it. We're only going to get an 8 every single time, which is a relatively low number. So I guess compared to some gem spawners, it's actually not too bad. There's some that go even as low as 7 and stuff. But for how high of a mana cost it is, 25 mana cost for only 8 is pretty small. You know what, I probably should have went for purple there. I don't know why I didn't. Whole point is basically to take purple and the red until you win. Or until you Dragon Soul, and then you basically just win from there. Ah, he denied it. I guess I could try for a random red cascade. Red cascade? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So we'll throw this down into a Dragon Soul. Get that rolling. Get a KrissTigger if we can. What do we drop? What do we drop? I almost feel like doing it on red. Just so we can get that single blue cascade. It's worth it. And then we can go for the Mountain Crusher. And wait, yeah, magic will make it so it doesn't gain as much mana, but it will do just as much damage. So there's only be 3 explosions, but it does 20 damage still. There we go. What do we do? What do we do? I guess we purple into crystallize into hopefully surge into a red. And now we can just red surge into KrissTigger. Oh, or not. Well, I guess we can KrissTigger into hopefully the mana that we need. Maybe on yellow and try for... Oh no, that wouldn't give us anything. I'm still going to do it though. We get rid of a lot of color. Oh, hello. Now you're webbed too. I didn't even notice that you got webbed. Luckily he still has the boost ratio coming through for some damage. Do we take the blue or do we just take the purple into the blue? I think we take it that way. Actually, we could take the skull into the purple into the blue. Oh no, but that doesn't give us blue. I'm not going to go for it. We'll take that one. Didn't get the extra turn though. We'll just take the explosion, and now we just fire anything at it. Doesn't even matter. And down it goes. Yep, seems pretty nice. I've been trying it with the World Breaker mainly because he gets the explosion to keep it looping as well. But it seems to work decently with Element Grim. Also with Element Grim you end up getting the attack reduction, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I've been running it mainly with World Breaker. Oops, it's 1 word. World Breaker. Actually, it should be 2 words. I don't know why they have it as 1. Maybe because they couldn't make his name too long. He does seem to have a really, really long name compared to some other options that are within the game. Can I do a random troop challenge for fun? Sure. Actually, I should probably do another video of that. I've been meaning to do that, like, a lot more often. Yeah, since I said that, I haven't done, like, a single one. I will be pre-recording some things soon for when I do go on vacation later this December. Actually, December hasn't started yet, but later this year, like, before New Year's. Actually, during New Year's as well. I'm going to be missing one of the event weeks, so I'll probably have to do that probably like the Wednesday after. But I will be pre-recording stuff, and I'm pretty sure half the pre-recorded stuff will be random troop challenges, just because they're so quick to record and they're quite a bit of fun. Let's see. What do we go for here? Do we go for just greens? I need a way to kill him. That gives us at minimum 2 different ways. Oh no, it only gives him 1. Or gives us 1. Is there any guarantee way to extra turn on this board? I did not see one. Green sure looks like a pretty good chance though. Nope, didn't get it. He gets the drain, but we can just poke him. And now we don't have to deal with that drain anymore. He's going to remove all the purple. That'd be great if we could actually take one. But we cannot. Nor can we even really cascade into one. So it looks like we won't be able to get a KrissTigger for a little while. We'll just take some blues, I guess. Let him do whatever. And okay, he'll get that. That troop is so weird. Seems so useless most of the time. I guess we'll get just KrissTigger up manually. So we'll take that so we get the extra turn. Move that down. Take red, blue. Did something get to full mana already? Take the brown, take the blue. And there's our KrissTigger. Can we drop that? Nope, but we can take green. Can we drop it now? No, but we can take brown. Can we drop it now? No, but we can World Breaker. And now we'll Dragon Soul in the crew. Wait, you know, we haven't even gotten him up this entire battle. He probably has a ridiculously high attack at this point. So we can just KrissTigger into the World Breaker, which is a bit overkill at this point. He should have been casted ages ago, but he took forever to get up. And that's 40 damage per cast, plus we get quite a bit of mana. And there we go. Let's see. You have World Breaker fully traded now, too. Mainly Ellie for Kraken. Yeah, because you don't have to deal with the whole impervious thing. But doesn't he have immune to Devour, too? Hey, Nimhane's in the chat. Oh, is that where the code came from? Nimhane! Nice to see Nimhane in the chat. I actually haven't seen Nimhane in the chat for a while. It was coming but got delayed. You don't have an ETA for when it's coming, but it's still planned. Wait, what is delayed? I have no clue what that was referring to. I wish I knew what it was. Maybe it was what Tommy said. What did Tommy say? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I don't see it. There it is. No, that's not it. Where'd it go? I probably skipped over it. Hey, Nimhane, what about the coming soon icon in players' profiles? Oh! He asked about the in-game add button feature thingy. I think they're going to remove it next patch. Still coming soon. Sorry. Oh! It's still coming soon. They're still adding a friends list. They're still adding a friends list. Confirmed. Confirmed right there. They're still going to add a friends list. Yeah. So they haven't forgotten about it. Sweet. You can see it right there. Based on the previous message. We are getting the friends list eventually. Soon TM. That could be... This was announced over a year and a half ago. And it's still not in the game. That's how long this button has been there, by the way, if any of you haven't seen when it first came out. This button has been there since, I believe, May of last year. Of 2016. That is how long. It's 2018, like 1 month. That is how long this button has been there. Saying coming soon. The coming soon is a lie. It's the Gems of War version of coming soon, which means anywhere from 1 month to, like, 2 years. They said that too about the Dragonclaw Kingdom too. When I asked 1 month after the game released, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have this Dragon Kingdom that's coming soon." Like a year and a half later, Dragonclaw. Oh gosh. Anyways. Oh yeah, random troop challenge. Let me go do that right now. Let me go get paper. Let me go get pencil. I have too many things on the sticky notes. I'm gonna use the backside. I can't waste paper. I have like a billion things written on this sticky note, and I always use the backside because why not? Conserve those papers. You know, I've had this stash of sticky notes for almost 2 years now, and I still haven't even done half of them. It wasn't even that big of a stack. It's not that I don't use sticky notes that often. It's that I fill up every single sticky note with at least 20 different instances of notes, because I write so smallly on them. The only time I ever write big is if I'm doing it for a video where I'm like using it as a cheat card, if I'm like wanting to remember to mention something. But that's about the only time. Okay, pencil. Where was I? Random troop challenge. Let's go do something. Let's go do it off a glory key. See what we get. Go, glory keys. Let's see. What do we have to choose for? Oh, Emperina. We're definitely using that. That's a really interesting pick. Well, not like we picked it, but well, I guess we're kind of picking it. Let's see, Emperina. That's definitely going somewhere in this team. Now we just need to figure out what the other three are. Valkyrie seems amazing. Unfortunately, there's nothing to put her in other than Poison Master. So it's a bit of a waste. Though I think I'm still going to do it. Oh, this is going to be a weird buffing team. Can we fit Owlif on it? Oh, we can. This is going to be an ultra weird team. But I think it could work. Okay, so this is going to be like an Azura team. A excessively budget Azura team. Not like you would ever need to build a budget Azura team because you can already get her for free. But Emperina, do I use that in first slots? What do we even use as a tank on this team? Maybe I don't use Owlif and I use Archon Statue instead. I kind of need a better tank than... But then again, it fully heals, so you never get to do the extra damage. I can't use Thorn Knight though. It only has 25% mitigation. I don't know what to use for a tank. I guess we use Valkyrie then. It only denies us of yellow when she dies. I think that's fine. So the team is Valkyrie. So we get a Valk. We get a Poison Master in there. And all the way in the back we get an Owlif. I believe that is the plan. Or do we frontline the Owlif? You know what? I might just frontline the Owlif. It's probably even worse than the other way, but at least we still get the explosion to go crazy with things. Not to mention, we'll probably be able to keep first slot around forever. So let me get an Owl in there. Owlif. This eraser doesn't even work. Fail. It smears more than it even erases. And Owlif, Emperina, Valkyrie, and Poison Master. Oops, that's wrong order. Oh no, that's right order. Okay, I'm fine with that. Sure. Poison Master. Can't even... What even is that writing right there? Okay, anyways, we got our random troops. Let's go and build a team and see what we can do with it. Oh no, we're up against an annoying team. Hopefully it doesn't die immediately. Let's go see what happens with it. Valkyrie, go! You go there. Poison Master. I sure probably wrote an M. There we go. Actually, I probably should just type the Master. That probably makes it a lot shorter immediately. Oh no, it surprisingly doesn't. A lot of things have Master in it, apparently. Valkyrie, Emperina, and we need the Owlif. There we go. Banner. We have +1 red already. We have +1 blue already. So I guess we got a +1 purple and a +1 yellow. Purple yellow. Purple yellow it is. Because now that it has a 1 lower mana cost, we actually don't need to worry about +1ing our Emperina. They got that buff several patches ago. Or several months ago. Actually, I think it might have been last patch or something, or the one prior to that. We'll go purple yellow here. Because we still use that purple even afterwards. And that yellow is just for the Valkyrie into the Poison Master. So yeah, this is a really weird team. He obviously has a better combo of Valkyrie plus Queen Mab and the Corvash in there and everything like that. But we'll see if we can make it work. One nice thing too, you know what, I probably should have put Emperina in a different slot. But we can use Emperina to fully heal from all of his Corvashes. Once we kill the Corvash, we pretty much auto-win this battle. Do we throw it now? I guess we do. As long as we don't give him a nice cast there. Double check that we don't give him anything. And if we do, I need to go deny him. And we currently don't. So what I'm going to do here is just lower stats, get a Darkstorm going. He'll convert all of them. He only gets a single pair, which doesn't really do much. Valkyrie, can we land you? Yes, but you don't really serve much of purpose. So right here, probably go for a buff. Don't really have much else to do. So we'll throw a buff, get you up to do more damage. Get a thing going, get a Valkyrie down. And we'll throw this on apparently purple. Doesn't really matter if we deny it. It's as long as Poison Master gets back up. We have another Owlif. We still have a Darkstorm though, so I think I'm just going to explode right now instead of casting it. And now we'll probably cast it. Yes, so we will cast that. Get our stat reduction again. Didn't really hit anything too important other than attack on Valkyrie, because once that dies, that's the next target. I will take blue into brown right here. That does give it purple though, never mind. I'm just going to take brown then. I don't want to give it an extra turn. We don't need to deal with freeze, that is for sure. If we can stop it for the entire battle, that'd be great. We just throw this on first slot and then just double skull poke to kill. Then we'll take a yellow next turn to get the mana going again. So Valkyrie, of course, does not get hit. Both of our really two big mana generators don't really get hit by it. Unfortunately, we did not surge that though. So we're kind of behind now. We need to try getting a yellow here. There we go, perfect. And now we can throw that down into hopefully some kind of extra turn. That hurts a little bit. We do have mana shield on the Valkyrie though, so it doesn't completely kill us out. We'll go throw this onto purple. We don't have a purple storm anymore, but we can go throw a heal, possibly on itself, just so it doesn't die. I'm going to take the skull here, just because once that dies, we should be in pretty good shape. So we'll take that skull. Now the only thing that can really kill us is a Queen Mab, only if it gets lucky. Right here, it can extra turn off of brown. I'm going to ignore that. Oh, and red. Well, apparently it's going to probably get an extra turn. I'm going to have to ignore that, though. Yep, it does indeed get an extra turn. And it freezes our entire team. Gets a nice little drain off there. But we now hit for 94s. So we'll take a poke. That almost kills it. Poison might eventually kill it. We are frozen on essentially everything. So let's just throw the explosion there. We, of course, lose our turn because we are frozen on pretty much everything right now. I don't have any direct damage, so I gotta basically keep waiting for skulls. So we're just gonna make him gigantic to the point where even if it comes worse to worse, we could just win off of his sheer damage that he has. And that appears to be how we're going to be winning this. We are not frozen on blue, so you know what? We can actually go for the kill right here. That doesn't use blue, this doesn't use blue. Yeah, so we can just throw that down. And that'll give us a skull poke. And, oh, but we are frozen on skulls. Fail. Well, we can just explode that, hopefully into a skull, and if not, hopefully into anything. Can we skull? No, we cannot. Nope, can't even drop for it. So I guess we go for another explosion, hope we get lucky. That is not getting lucky. That is, though. But there we go, we'll take the poke, and that's match. We win off of a single gigantic Owlif, apparently. And it doesn't really appear to have a way of winning. Just for fun, let's go get that out the way, and then there's the poke to kill. And down it goes, and almost overkilled. Yeah, there we go. Very weird team, but that's what Random Troop Challenge will do for you. We've been getting really lucky with the random troop challenges lately. It's been winning against some of the weirdest teams too. Some of them that have actually been good. Things I didn't even think it would come remotely close to winning. Like, if we could random troop challenge against this team, that'd be insane. Let me go do that real quick. Can we win against basically meta with completely random troops? The answer to that is most likely no, unless we get really lucky picks randomly. Let's go see. Oh, that was a pretty big tribute. Very nice. How many was that even? Wait, let me go check the recording. 7,000 gold. That had to have been a really high tribute. Oh, it was a 12. No wonder why. That would explain why. Okay, let me go random troop challenge this guy and see what happens. What happened to the dragon from the start of your videos? Wait, what happened? Oh, I ended up stopped doing that just because, I don't know, it kind of just got in the way. And there was also mixed things about it, so I will eventually probably have a proper introduction to videos. The only reason I've never really had one, and why I kind of had the other thing for a little while, was I don't really like intros that take away from the actual start of the video. Like, if I add an intro and it's going to take away even, like, 3 seconds away from the actual video content, I wouldn't actually want to do that. I'd want to do something that immediately starts right into the video. I'm not a huge fan of intros. So that's why we never really had one, other than the whole, hello, everyone, and that's just kind of in my intro. But yeah, anyways, let me get the next set of random troops and hopefully not lose against this. What do we even get? Oh, Ranger. I don't know why I'm saying ooh to that. Hey, we got, you know... That's actually really nice. I've been needing more Umberwolves. I need 2 more copies of Umberwolf, so that's actually quite perfect. I guess we're running Umberwolf, because why not? That's pretty funny. I only need 2 more copies now to get it to Mythic. Actually, isn't it craftable this week? I might as well get it to Mythic now, who knows. Then again, Golvania is already 9 stars. I don't really need to worry about getting it to 10 so immediately. Oh, Night Coronet plus Umberwolf. I've never tried that combo before. That actually could work. As weird as that may seem. Yeah, whatever we end up doing here is going to be a really weird team. So what do we do then? Night Coronet, Umberwolf, something something. Vina only does it to Undead. Too bad we don't have a Daemon counter in this, because we know for sure we're up against Daemons. I kind of cheated so we know what we're up against ahead of time. Though it is a really, really strong team regardless. Yeah, I guess we throw in the Boar Rider just for the extra turn chance. And then the only other color we need is brown, which... none of you actually cover. Can't even try throwing for brown. Nor do any of them have any mana on them. That's not good. I don't need a Skullstorm. I don't need you. And none of them are double copies, so I can't double up on any of them. We do not have a good 4th troop for this team. I might just have to do Last Slot War Sphinx or something. That'd be really weird. I don't even think he has stats effects either. No, he only had the... yeah, never mind, that wouldn't work. I don't know what we do for a 4th. But we'll get the 3 in there. I could always put Nekriza in, I guess, for a backup summoner. So we'll probably go with that. Oh, this is going to be a really weird team then. Oh, I probably shouldn't put Night Coronet in first slot if that's the case. I should probably put Umberwolf in first slot. So I believe that's what we're going to do. It's going to be Umber... Knight... Knight C. What was the other 2? We need Umber, Knight C, Nekriza, and then Boar Rider. Nekriza and Boar Rider. Okay, there we go. So let's go get all that in. I believe that's the game plan then. So let's go see what we get. But yeah, that's kind of funny because Umberwolf. Oops, I forgot we need a W in there. Umberwolf. We only need 2 more copies now to get him to Mythic. Anyways, let's go get this in. So first slot, Umberwolf. Get in a Night Coronet. Get in a... I can't even read my own writing. Nekriza. That is a weird name, which is probably why I didn't recognize it in writing. I've never seen that written in cursive. By the way, I write everything in cursive. Actually, you probably can't even see it because of how bad the lighting is here. But I write literally everything in cursive. So a lot of words I've never actually seen before because even though obviously I know how to write it down, I've never actually seen it written in cursive before. So I'll like look at a word, it's like, wait, what is this word? Then if I write it in print or see it in print, it's like, oh yeah, that's what the word is. Let's see. Because normally you don't read anything in cursive on a regular basis. But I always write everything naturally in cursive by default. I never write in print. There we go. So there's a team. What banner we run, I don't even know where to start. I guess we go with whatever the minus brown banner is. Isn't that +2 purple, +1 something? I'm thinking of the Kraken banner. No, that's -1 purple. Oh no, it's +2 red, +1 yellow. That's not too useful for us. I guess it's okay, because we use Umber and then we use the thing. I'd rather have a +1 for Boar Rider, I believe, though. Like a +1 green, +1 red. Or +1 green, +1 purple, I think. So I'm going to go for Spider Banner, which is all the way to the right there. So I think that's the game plan. Green, purple, because we might use brown. You don't know what Necreza might summon. That's the whole point we even put her on the team, because I feel like we're going to be needing her as a backup. She does create a Skull Storm. I'm not really caring if she does or doesn't, though. She's mainly just here for the purpose of summoning for when we're inevitably going to lose troops. So let's move that down. Take our blues and figure out what we're doing from here. So it looks like we'll take a brown into a purple. We do not have any way to actually take that unless there was a way to take a 3 times there. Which if there was a brown there, we could. But because there's not a brown there, we cannot. So I think we just go for a skull into yellow. That will Night Coronet us. So I think we throw the Night Coronet here. We don't have anything that looks like a relevant cascade, but if nothing else, it starts taking out his Scion. It also takes out some Scion mana. Now with that, we'll be able to go lower the board into taking something we need. I was almost about to cast this into brown. We actually have 2 different areas where we can cast this into brown. Too bad we don't actually need brown. That would be a lot of brown mana if we did. It's not really that bad of a cast. I might do it regardless. So we'll do that, I guess. Go take that upwards. And now we could cast an Umberwolf. That's not enough to kill, though. Which is very... Oh, wait, yours is enough to kill. Do you have a boost ratio? No, you do not. Also, you transform after you do, so I probably shouldn't do that yet, actually. We'll wait a little while. Until maybe a Night Coronet or something. I don't want to wait too long, though, because if it drains it, that's really bad. Up. Okay, Skull Poke. Now's the time we cast. So we throw that down, double check anything else on the board. I don't think there is anything. So we throw this next. Oh, there's a skull, but I'm just going to ignore that. Take that. He doesn't go for it, surprisingly. So we can almost kill him there. He is 100 mark right now, so he does take twice as much from skulls. If we can get him back up, hopefully we can get him into a Umberwolf again. So we'll just take that down. Yeah, this guy's a really nice tank. I normally don't bother using him as one, but he's pretty good. Same as a Werewolf. Both really decent tanks because they just keep transforming back and forth. Actually, Werewolf's probably even a better tank because it also has a transformation into a 20% agile, which can dodge stuff. What do I even do here? I think I take brown, if there's a way to take brown, and there appears to be. Because I want him not to gain more mana right now. Oh, wait. I forgot. We use brown now. Forgot. He kind of uses brown. Fail. We actually were using every color there. So regardless of what I took, we actually would have had the same result of what just happened. Yep, that could have helped. Oh, Skull Poke too. Well, looks like we need to go into Night Coronet. I don't really need to deny purple that hard, but I do need the damage on him. Actually, I really need to Necreza too. I should probably start taking more reds than what I'm doing. The problem is now, he has so much mana that I don't even know if we can outpace him at this point. We can definitely try. That's not going to go into it, but we do get the red, so there we go. Nice. So we will get a summon here. Please be something decent. Now we have a Bone Storm. Oh, Keeper of Souls with a Bone Storm. That has potential if we could actually get his mana. The problem is we are likely not going to be able to reach that far in our mana. Though we did get pretty lucky with a 5 times purple, or whatever that was. I think it was purple. I'll take that. Oh. That's not enough true damage, is it? You only have 8? How much magic has it reduced you? Well, I guess we just throw this. Here, have a barrier break. And a Skull Poke on top of it. Oh, at least we got Umberwolf again. Nice. So we get our purples once again, though we don't really have any board control to synergize with that, but if we can get Night Coronet, it's going to get a pretty big hit in. I don't think we bother for another Umberwolf, though we can't get another summon until something happens with him. Green does nothing, since we have lost all ability to use green. We now use brown, though. Unfortunately, there's no brown on the board that we can take, so I guess we're kind of forced to have to take... well, I guess we would take a green and try for brown. I don't really need to take purple here. Oh, hello, Red Extra Turn, just sitting there. I didn't even see you. And we get a Skull Poke out of it. Very nice. It's actually exactly enough that if we could take a Skull somehow right now, he would die. But there's no way we could take it right now, so he's not going to die. We could take Blue Surge. Is that enough damage to kill? No. Even if there was like 15 or 16 purple, that would still not be enough damage. Oh, he didn't Surge. And Skull will not be enough to kill. Unless we can get a random Night Coronet, or there's reds right there. Or that, or both, or everything. There we go. And I think we just won. We throw this, and then Night Coronet kills. There we go. We won against the meta with completely random troops. Followed by additional random troops. I was pretty lucky getting an Umber Wolf, though. We actually needed more copies of him. Pretty funny that we just randomly dropped one. But yeah, there we go. That was us winning twice in a row with random troops, as suggested. Yeah, random troop challenge is always a lot of fun to throw down. You get to try stuff you've never used ever, and it's pretty funny when they actually win. We're on a really good win streak right now as far as random troop challenges. We're around like a 20-ish win streak or something. And that's against 3 trophies too, with completely random teams out of various keys. I think it's the highest win streak we've had yet so far going right now as far as random troop challenges are concerned. I'll go through that up. Move that down. Throw that. It does make it more challenging doing gold keys. The only problem with doing gold keys, though, is gold keys become way too easy. I mean, way too hard. At least with glory keys, it's realistic to at least have a chance to win every single time. And you get a lot higher rarity with them, too, because it goes everything from rare all the way up to every rarity in the game. The biggest issue with gold keys is they only have common and rare options. And there's not that many synergies that you can really get out of common and rares only. They work good into synergy teams, but them alone, used with other common and rares, don't normally work. They normally need some ultra rares and stuff thrown in at minimum to really get them going. Notice that how Nosferatu's card, it says Shadow Wolf and not Umber Wolf. Does it? I didn't even notice that. I think it was because its previous name was going to be something like Shadow Wolf, and then they forgot to change the text. I wouldn't be surprised. Do they even teach cursive in school anymore? I don't know. I know when I went to school, like a decade ago, or, you know, as far as like elementary school when they actually taught you, they did. So, I don't know if they still do or not. They definitely should. I don't see why they would get rid of it. It's a fun way to write, even if, if anything else, it's a really fun way to write. I've been doing that since, like, I was taught how to do it all the way back in, like, preschool into, like, kindergarten, and I think first grade I pretty much had it mastered by the time I went into first grade. I didn't start using it in school until, I think, like, second or third, and then by, like, third grade, I just basically never wrote in print ever again since then. Unless it's something says mandatory, like, write in print, or else. Whenever it has that text, like, please write in print. That's, you know, like, the only time I ever write in print. If it doesn't say otherwise, I always write literally everything in cursive. Tacet, you appreciate all your material. No problem. You've learned a lot from the gameplay and tutorials, and you've started your own guild now at level 270. Congratulations. Best of luck with that. It can be a little hard and frustrating sometimes, creating a guild from scratch, but best of luck with it. Let's see. Oh, they don't teach in your daughter's grade school. Oh. Well, you can still teach your own kids if you wanted to. Though, if there's really almost nothing that you use it for these days, unfortunately. Like, the only thing you really use it for these days is, like, what, signing your name for, like, documents? But then people just come up with really weird signatures. Like, you don't even have to technically do your name as your signature. You can just do whatever you really want. I know my dad's, because he's like, really bad at writing everything. And his signature looks like a gigantic scribble. Like, literally just a gigantic scribble. Like, not cursive or anything at all, just a specifically written scribble. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading off for the night. Let's see, what happened? Oh, wait, never mind. I thought I missed a question. Also, hello, Derek, and anyone else who I might have missed, and everyone else who hasn't mentioned anything in chat who are still here. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for the night. Thank you all so much for coming down. We'll be back same time tomorrow as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. This Friday, nothing new is coming out, though I will, by this Friday, have the troops, the best troops of version 3.2 out. So sometime between now and Friday morning, that should hopefully be out. Probably more towards Friday morning. But yeah, it's coming down to the end of that, so we're going to probably bring all those out. As far as changes that has actually happened in version 3.2, we of course got the entirety of Merlantis Kingdom. We got a few mythics in there, and the 2 new hero classes are probably the 2 most noteworthy kind of changes, because Dragon Guard makes dragons viable. Again, they were already kind of viable, but now they're really viable. Of course, the new Dragon Mythic adds on to that even further, and with Bard is just insane. Hands down the most strongest hero class in the entire game right now. Some of the synergies with him aren't the absolute greatest, but as far as what he actually does, 1 stat to all yellows per turn, anything that ever gets that trait is going to be amazing. But anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and goodbye, everyone. And it's almost December. Like, what, 2 more days? Yeah, pretty much. See y'all, everyone. And don't forget that Mythic is still in the drop pool if you want it. It's out for like another day, so until the Thursday, or until the Friday reset, until the end of Thursday. So if you're still interested in getting a Dragon Guard, don't forget to do so. Anyways, guys, see y'all later. Goodbye, everyone.